Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome to everyone to Global Impromptu Speaking, session number 46, which is going to be led by our own, a gorgeous, very talented, and ever smiling Toastmaster Savita Kamath. But before I call up our on stage, can I request our Madam Timer DTM Jessie D'Souza to explain the timing mechanics, please? Our mechanism. DTM Jesse, over to you. Please explain how you're going to show or change the timing.
Speaking impromptu does challenge us to speak straight from the heart. You know, when you are prepared speeches, you prepare. But what you are comes out straight from the heart when you speak impromptu. And then I will be timing you that you have to speak for 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will press this color green and you will see the green background. At 1.30, I will show the I'll show the yellow. Okay, at 2, I will show the red. The red is the and 30 minutes is your qualifying time. Normally, try to wind off your speech by the red background. Before you speak, I think you can pin my video. You know, there are 3 buttons somewhere here which says pin video. So if you pin video before you speak and take this speaking slot, then you can see this background of mine, so that we are all learning. I'm struggling, but let's keep going. Is that okay?
Perfect, DTM D'Souza. Thank you so much. Can we all give her a big hand, please? Our legendary Toastmaster who has taken this timer role. And yes, ma'am, thank you so much. I owe you a lot. Really appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned by DTM Jesse, please speak for at least 1 minute and maximum for 2 minutes so we can accommodate maximum number of participants. Right now, we are 25 in the room. Right now, our word of the day is forte. And we are trying to make public speaking, our impromptu public speaking, our forte. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, please help me in welcoming our own topics master of today's meeting, which is 46th meeting, Toastmaster Savita Kamath. Over to you, ma'am.
Greetings, everybody. To make public speaking our forte, DTM Amjad has given us this wonderful platform to practice. I think all of us should give him a big applause. Thank you so much, Amjad. As everyone knows, the forte is today's word, and I would request everyone to use it. And timer is DTM Jesse, so you can pin her video. And last time, all of us had a very, very heavy table topic session, as everyone remembers. Most of us even couldn't understand the topic. So to compensate that, I have made very, very simple topics. Just share your experience or your stories. If you are not able to do it, just imagine and make very, very simple stories. So let us relax and enjoy this session. So in my list, first one was Toastmaster Sujata.
Hello.
Toastmaster Sujata. Yes, your topic is I saw the sun rising and. I saw the sun rising and. Toastmaster Sujata.
Good evening, all. 2 days back, around 5 a.m., I saw a very bad dream, and I got up just to see a dim light coming out of the window. I just walked towards the door and slid it open. When I just looked out of my balcony, what did I see? Sky is full of clouds, dark clouds. But from somewhere, I could see a ray of light. And And there I see the rising sun. And that made me just go bewildered and very happy from inside that a new day has come and it's going to give me a lot of challenges. But a ray of hope just sparked inside me, making me bold enough and realizing that made me realize that I am going to face all the challenges that are going to come in that day. As many of us heard that every day is different from each other and every day has its own challenges. However prepared we are, somewhere we lack that kind of ability to face the challenges, but we need to move forward and take up and just walk through like walking on a cake. That made me realize that that day is going to be a very great day for me. And of course, I had few challenges that day, but that ray of hope made me easy to go through that challenge. And that challenge was driving the car for the first time on this busy road of Dubai. And I made it. That was that ray of hope, or that rising sun symbolized for me. Over to you, Yamuni. Sorry, over to you, Table Topics Master.
Wonderful start of the session, Master Sujata. Please give all the speakers feedback in their personal chat or general. Next one is Toastmaster Anushri. Madam, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Namaste.
Namaste. Your topic is I ran and boarded the train. Then I ran and boarded the train. Then Toastmaster Anushri.
Good evening, family and friends. I boarded the train and then you know what happened? Okay, I'll tell you the story. I was on Jaipur Junction at 7 p.m. This was the last train which is going to my small town, and I have to catch, I have to catch this train to reach to my destination. And nighttime, it is not safe in India, as you all are aware of that. So I don't have any other option. So I was just about to reach to that station. I saw the train is just started. I was running, and finally board into the train. But where I reached in that bogie, which I landed actually, it was AC. And you know, the passenger, those who are having a ticket for a cheap class, they are not supposed to go or enter into the AC tier car. So either I have to give an extra amount or I have to get down. I don't have both the choices because this train is not interconnected from that AC to that simple coach also. So I cannot go from there. I have to either get down or I have to travel in this same coach. It is a big dilemma. You know why? Because money is not there, extra money. Whatever I was having, I thought there is no need of extra money. I was reluctant to take extra money, as was my mother always saying, please keep extra, no way. And that day, some very nice lady, she helped me to give me that extra money. some like Savita ma'am or Farida ma'am, or maybe any one of you like that. And then I was able to give that extra payment. I definitely handed over to that extra charge when I reached to my destination. But this was a good lesson for me. Keep extra change. Over to you. Thank you.
Very well said, Toastmaster Anushri. Thank you so much. Next one is in my list, Toastmaster Wafa. Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Your topic is, that day I was driving on Sheikh Zayed Road. And then, that day I was driving on Sheikh Zayed Road. And then, over to you.
Thank you so much. And I really, really, really want to thank you for bringing up simple topics after the session we had last time. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master of the day. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That day I was driving on Sheikh Zayed Road. Now, let me tell you, driving wasn't my forte. My husband, before even I got the license, he used to tell me, Wafa, I don't believe you can achieve this thing. And I said, why? Don't you trust me? Can't I learn something? And then he said, no, I trust you, but I don't trust others. So I understood the risk we all have to face when you're on the road. Fast forward 10, 15, 20 years of my life. I never drove in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, or Sharjah, or even to Ajman. My destination was just everywhere within Ras Al Khaimah. Dubai is a busy city, you all know that. Not 2 tracks, not 3 tracks. We drive on 6 tracks. And then one day, one morning, I decided I wanted to attend a conference. And in that conference, I had to go on my own. The day I was driving in my car, it took me to Sheikh Zayed Road. I saw those amazing tall skyscrapers, and I spoke to myself in the car, wow, Wafa, challenge yourself every day, yani go for a courageous work and you'll achieve milestones. And I thought driving on Sheikh Zayed Road was a milestone for me. The exit, all of a sudden on your right, from the 6 track, all the way to the 1 track, I did it. I know it's scary, but sometimes when you're not following signs, that's what it happens. So thank you for giving me such a wonderful topic and allowing me to share it with the people here. Over to you.
Thank you so much for your experience, Toastmaster Wafa. Next one I have DTM Jesse. Can anyone take the role of timer, please? So, DTM Amjad is taking. Please unmute yourself, DTM Jesse.
Allow me to time everyone. I'll take the last one just before Amjad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Next one, then I'll take Toastmaster Arvind Vinod. Toastmaster Arvind Vinod. Can you unmute yourself, please? No, he is logged out, I think. He logged in, but now he's not there. Toastmaster Pathikrit. Toastmaster Pathikrit Basu.
Hi everyone, am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are. And your topic is the moment I jumped into swimming pool. The moment I jumped into swimming pool. Toastmaster Pathikrit.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving me a topic that brings so many childhood memories right in front of me. Some happy ones and some not so happy and rather scary ones. So I learned swimming at the age of, I think, 6 years old, when my mom literally dragged me and created an entire scene and ruckus through the streets to the nearby club swimming pool. Yes. It was a very embarrassing moment for her, as I realized many years down the line, how she had to convince me to really literally plunge into the pool. And as people say, once you take the plunge, you then conquer fear. To all those people, I just have one word. Psh. That doesn't happen, my friends. I had a genuine fear. I genuinely think that I had hydrophobia because I really never overcame that fear for at least a year. But I guess this is where perseverance pays, the perseverance of my parents and my own perseverance. Because I kept on going back to that club over and over again. And I also had a very patient trainer who decided that I'm not going to give up on you. He took it as his personal challenge. Yes, I was his personal challenge. So as it so happened, because of a combination of all these events, I ended up becoming a very good swimmer, and I no longer had this hydrophobia that I had in my childhood days. I guess what I would like to say here that in spite of all odds, that if you can keep on being persistent, persevering, and at the same time, if you, from the other perspective, if a person has full faith on someone, on someone's abilities, you can achieve anything. Swimming is just a small fry in the this long game of our lives, right? But it gave this small incident gave me that experience and that learning that no matter how scared you are to take the figurative plunge, as long as you have these qualities of persistence and perseverance, and as long as other people have hopes and have the confidence on you, you can always achieve the impossible. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Patikrit, for a wonderful take. Next one is Toastmaster Shushant. Are you there,
Yeah,
Toastmaster?
yeah, like, but
Gavalier,
I'm not a
Gavalier
Toastmaster.
Sushant. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gavalier
thank you.
Sushant, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay to go?
Yeah, am I visible?
Yes, you are now, and audible
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
thank you.
Toastmaster Gavalier Sushant. Big group of children were playing in sand, and then big group of children were playing in sand, and then over to you, Gavalier Sushant.
Yeah, by the way, thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving me this question. And I was so eager to participate in TT from the beginning. Thank you. So, good afternoon to everyone who are present in this meeting today. When I was walking into the park, I saw a big group of children. That's when I thought, my mother always say that I am a big child, that this is not an age to play. This is an age to explore new things. But I saw big group of children, and that too in a group are playing in sand, just like my brother. I was so stupefied. So I went to my mother and asked, Mother, you always say that I, in this age, must explore new things. But see, in that way, all the big group of children are playing in sand. For me alone, you're telling like this, huh? I got very furious. That's when she said, Sushant, instead of seeing that the big group of children are playing in the sand, why can't you say it from a different angle? They are playing because they did their job. You're not playing because you're yet to complete your job. Yes, that was true. And when I saw my schedule to be done, it was being pending. But they were my friends. As I know them, I talked to them. Hey, what about your homeworks, classworks, and everything? They said, yeah, just now we completed. So mother thought of getting us to the park. Wow. My mother taught me a new lesson that day. And you know something? There is a forte in me. And the forte is learning new things, exploring new things. Over to the table topic master, and thank you for this opportunity.
Wonderful. I request everyone to use the word of the today's meeting. Next one is Toastmaster Michelle. Are you there, Toastmaster Michelle?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Your topic is I reached the airport and then. I reached the airport and then. Over to you, Toastmaster Michelle. We can't hear you, Toastmaster Michelle. Please unmute yourself.
Sorry, I did. I don't know what happened there. I reached the airport and then I was excited to go on our family vacation. We had an awesome vacation plan. We were stopping off in Florida for 2 nights. We then go to Miami where we would board the cruise ship for a 7-day cruise to different islands, 4 different islands. We stopped off in the Caymans, we stopped off in Honduras, we stopped off in Cozumel, and then we stopped off in the Bahamas. It was an awesome vacation. We left home early that morning. It was a very long trip. We first have to take the ferry across to the neighboring island to get on the plane to go to Florida. We left home at 9 a.m. We reached the ferry station. We got on the ferry and we went across to St. Martin. As we reached the airport, there were tons of cars. The traffic was backed up for miles away. And I'm sitting in the car wondering, am I going to reach in time? Would I catch my flight in time? Now, the airport is a tiny airport. So the lines would go out the door. And guess what? That was around COVID time. Everyone needed to ask the question. They needed to answer the question. Did you come from China? Did you have any travel recently to China or any neighboring countries? And I'm standing, and I'm tapping my foot. No, I didn't go. Can I go before him? Can I go? I did not go to China. And I stood there and my family stood there and we're wondering, are we going to reach on time? We did reach on time. Traveling is my forte. I love traveling and I love the excitement of traveling. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Wonderful, Toastmaster Michelle, sharing your travel experience. Next one we have is guest Jalal. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, am I audible?
Can't hear you, sir.
Am I audible?
Can I hear?
Yes.
Yes, now it is okay, yes. Yeah, your topic is, as soon as I opened my car. As soon as I opened my car. Over to you, guest Jalal.
Sorry, is it car, like
car?
Vehicle?
Car, vehicle.
My forte used to be a long time ago, before the age of 77, sports and racing with my car. At 77, it's a different story, especially coming from Egypt, where driving is the most dangerous thing you could do in your life. Sometimes when I'm angry with my wife, I wish that she would be driving. We have different ways. We swirl, and they have Arabic names. I'm not allowed to use Arabic. There's something that's called the booze. Booze means the top, the front part of the car. If you put your front part before somebody else, even if you're the wrong direction, you have the right of traffic. So you really have to be alert 100% when you're driving in Egypt. And the problem is that people don't feel they're making mistakes. So when I was young, I used to race like mad against my fellow friends. And today, even when I'm traveling abroad, I have that same mindset that somebody is going to come in the wrong direction and drive the Egyptian way. So I don't know what to do. I'm doing a public service campaign that's in Arabic. It says, which means before moving from one lane to another, please give a signal. And when I'm angry with my wife, once again, my 40 will be to get her to drive and go through Cairo traffic.
I think first time we are hearing that you are angry with your wife. Yes, Jalal. Thank you so much for a wonderful take. Please give everyone feedback on your private chat. And next one in my list is Toastmaster Abhinav. Toastmaster.
Yes.
Are you there? Yeah.
Yes.
Toastmaster Abhinav, the topic for you is, I tempted to open my fridge because. I tempted to open my fridge because. Over to you.
I tempted to open my fridge because I come to a family where sweet tooth is very common. But in my family, I inherited a sweet jaw, wherein after every meal, there's a great craving to have something sweet. And it is very common in my family. And my fridge is, the half of the fridge is filled with chocolates and many more things. Now, the irony is that my father is suffering from diabetes. And whenever I take him to doctor, and doctors told me that you have to control the sugar of your father. How? By just asking him not to eat sweets. One fine day, we were discussing that, Lord, you should stop eating sweets and you should live a healthy life then. Then my father asked, is it possible for you to stop sweets, anything, for a day? I thought, oh, it's a backfire and he's now challenging me. So for the past 3.5 years, I haven't ate anything sweet. And I am continuing that challenge till now. And every time my father is eating something, I just go and stand in front of me and say, Dad, it is almost 3 years now. You can stop it. So this is the thing which I inherited from a very special quote of Mahatma Gandhi. Be the change you want to see in this world. So first, you have to adopt that change. Then only you can tell this world that yes, this change is possible. So my dear friends, whenever you have to tell someone something to do, try to first do that thing. If you're able to do it, then anyone can do it. And if you can't do it, then believe me, no one can't do it. With this note, I hand over this podium to our dear table topic master. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav, for sharing your experience. Next one is in my list is Toastmaster Hong. Are you there? Yes, I can see. Yes.
So you call me
Yeah.
Hongle or yes,
Hongle.
I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Toastmaster Hongle, your topic is the moment lift reached on 3rd floor. The moment lift reached on 3rd floor. Over to you, Toastmaster Hongle.
Excuse me, may I repeat my question? Like the moment reached on 3rd floor.
The moment elevator or lift reached on 3rd floor.
I'm sorry, but I'm not quite understand the question.
Okay, I'll change for you. I'll change for you. No problem.
Yes. Thank you
I
very
have
much.
typed in the chat. If she can see the chat, I have typed it in the chat.
Yes, let me see. I'm sorry for waiting your time. The moment lift reach to 3rd floor. Moment.
Did you get
Thank
it?
you very much. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your question. But actually, I'm not sure whether I get the right idea from your question. But because in my mind, difficult for me to imagine about something like that. Like I have never in that situation, so difficult for me to think about any story to describe her on that. But let me tell about the story, share a story about that. Actually, I believe that reaching the first floor, the moment when the lift reaching the first floor, I think at that time, maybe in my imagination, maybe when I go to the elevators and meet some a man. So at that very important moment in my life, maybe I meet someone on the third floor, and a good chance for me to open the new chapter for my life, to meet someone in my life. And I believe that in that situation, everything will be changed. I'm very sorry, but in this situation, difficult for me to think about something like linked to your sentence. So thank you very much for your question, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hongle. Just experiences what you go through, or just imagine it. You can make your own stories. Table topics is just any imagination, anything you can say. Nothing that you have experienced only, or it has to be real. Let's move to now Toastmaster GL Sushant. No, sorry. This is Toastmaster Abdul. Toastmaster Abdul.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, there, yeah. Toastmaster Abdul, topic for you is very, very simple. All topics are simple. I opened the room window and. I opened my room window and. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. So this reminds me a story of at night, actually around, if I'm not wrong, 12:30 a.m. I opened my room window and somebody was actually lying down. I don't know, the lying down, and dogs were barking on him. And I was like suspicious whether this guy was, well, fell accident, or like he was drunk and was sleeping on the road side. And it was like confusing me. Is there any police are coming? And but I was also scared to go out and look at it. It was a little bit, I can say, 100-meter far from my house. But I was observing. I could see after sometimes like he started like slightly waking up, and I felt that he was a drunk, and that is the reason he was lying down. And after that, I saw that the police came in, and they started scolding him, and they made sure that he goes aside, and he was fully drunk and not even able to walk. They have to carry him and take it aside. I think that was like nearby house. That was the bit scary part of it. That is, I feel. But I thought of going down, but it was being 12:30 a.m. and you never know. And if you know that when you go and try to save and nobody was there, police might think that something you have done or something. But suddenly I thought of waiting for some moment, but luckily he woke up and police came and everything got sorted out. That was, I think, the real moment which happened, which I saw outside my window. I think couple of months ago, if I'm not wrong. Over to table topic master of the day, Savita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdul, for wonderful take. Next one I have is Toastmaster Rajesh.
Yes.
Toastmaster Rajesh. The topic for you is, I wanted to join local gym, but. Over to you.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Yes, that is my next aim. I wanted to join the local gym. Why I have to join a local gym? Now I'm nearing my 50, and I'm sure that I cannot show my body and attract people. But doctor told me it's better, a right time to join a gym. Gym is giving a lot of lesson to me. It's like be persistent. You do it every day. You can achieve whatever you want. I want to reduce my cholesterol level. I want to reduce my sugar level and everything. I will get it when I'm joining a gym. But there is a problem. Now that COVID, if you are going to the gym, I'm sure there will be so many people, they are using the same tool, and that will be a problem. Second thing, who will wash the dish here at home? That's the biggest problem because it's my duty. I had to teach my son. So there are a lot of reasons for not going to the gym. But if I'm continuing telling or finding excuses, what doctor said will not happen. So I had to find out some more time. I had to get up a little bit early, and I'm going to do something about reschedule everything, and I'm going to do my gym. Joining gym is one thing. You can learn is if you are persistent, you can, if you are doing it every day, like what we are doing in here, global impromptu speaking. We are regular, I'm started regularly attending this because I know the result will be nearer when you are persistent. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajesh, for a wonderful take. Next one is Toastmaster Happy. Are you there, Toastmaster Happy? Yeah. Yeah. Topic for you is, I put on kitchen light in the night and found. I put on kitchen light in the night and found. Over to you, Toastmaster Happy.
Table topic master, Sabita, fellow Toastmasters, good evening. That night, I felt like drinking water and I went to my kitchen and I found someone standing there in the darkness. I got really scared because the previous night I started reading the book Dracula by Bram Stoker, and I reached quarter of that book and I started shivering. I thought it is Dracula, or had he sent someone to threaten me? And I couldn't utter a single word. I wanted to scream, to call my mother, but I could not talk or even move. I could not even enter the kitchen. Then I saw a black cat just jumped over my head and it was looking at me, towards me, and it was coming towards me with paws and that sharp tooth. It came running towards me and I ran back to my bedroom. Then I saw that same figure sitting on my bed, smiling at me. I was really frozen like a dead body. Wherever I went, that figure followed me, and I decided not to read that book again. But the next morning, I was out of that fear and I started reading that book once again. It was so nice an experience, even though it was horror. Over to you, Table Topic Master. Thank you.
Wonderful for that horror story. Toastmaster Happy. Enjoyed it. Next one I have is Toastmaster Janani. Are you there? Toastmaster Janani. One more call, Toastmaster Janani. And then I'll move to the next one. No. Toastmaster Ajay.
Yes, ma'am.
The topic for you is any funny moment of your friend's wedding. Funny moment of your friend's wedding. Over to you.
Wow. Any funny moment of a friend's wedding? I remember I had, this was in the year, I think it was 1986 or 85. Anyway, doesn't matter, does it? But it was July, 13th of July. I remember the date very well. I forget the year. And I went into this beautiful community hall down in Delhi. And I entered the hall and I was seeing a lot of people around me. My family was there and my friend's family was there. And we entered this room and then somebody approached me and he said, okay, Ajay, this is it, so-and-so, so-and-so, you have to do this, you have to help me with this, you have to help me with that. And beautiful, everything was going as programmed, as planned. And suddenly, my father came and said, okay, Ajay, now you have to go. You have to go and sit there. You know, that place where they have made a lovely niche, you have to go and sit there. I said, Dad, me? Why me? Of all the people. But anyway, I felt a little bit awkward. Anyway, I went there, I sat there, and then suddenly I found my friend was sitting next to me. And eventually there was this guy, the Pandit as we call him, the guy, the priest who came and started doing all the stuff. And eventually I realized it was too late and I was married to this friend of mine. Trust me, this was the happiest moment of my life when it physically happened. And that friend is none other than our table topic master here, Savita. Over to you, ma'am.
What a turn from your friend's story, wedding to your own wedding story. Wow, wonderful. Next one is Toastmaster Sarita. I'm Savita and I'm calling Toastmaster Sarita. Are you there? Toastmaster Sarita. Okay, then I will call later on. Toastmaster Monu. Toastmaster Monu. Yeah, you can hear. Your topic for you is, I dropped my phone while jogging. I dropped my phone while jogging. Over to you, Toastmaster Monu.
Thank you. Thank you, table topic master, Jim Savita. Good evening, all of you. My dear friends, jogging. I was going to take out my fat by jogging. And somewhere at the beach, I just dropped my cell phone. And when I came back at my home, I just realized, where's my phone? Everybody at my home started to lash out at me, especially my spouse. You cannot keep a small phone with you. How can you keep me with you? Even you can forget me anywhere. Then where is your phone? Just go and find your phone. I also so shocked because that phone contained so many contacts. Because everybody, if a phone is lost, everybody will not be happy. Not only for phone, but for the content, for the contact. Because in this time, the contact is really necessary. Because we can purchase the new phone, but the contact cannot be take. So at this time, everybody lashed out at me. I went away and started to find my phone, but no luck. I came back and I say, I'm sorry, this can happen. with anybody. Please bear with me. I'm extremely sorry. So I purchased a new phone after fewer, the same incident happened with my spouse. And this time I also lashed out a lot with my spouse and realized at that day, whatever you did with me, I will not with you. I will bear with you. It's okay. This is only the phone. Don't take tension. Just go away. Just move forward in your life. I'll purchase new phone for you. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manu, for wonderful take. Next one, we have Dr. Farida.
Hi,
Please,
Savita. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. And Dr. Farida, the topic for you is, I forgot my spectacles at home. And I forgot my spectacles at home. And over to you, Dr. Farida.
Good evening, fellow global impromptu family members, ladies and gentlemen, and a very good evening to our Savita ma'am, who's the table topics master. The word of the day is forte, and my forte is forgetfulness. I am totally multitasking all day, all night. I think even in my dreams, in my sleep, I'm thinking about work and I'm lining up things to be done the next day. So this is my forte, forgetfulness, because I have always tend to prioritize. And somehow when we as moms, as working women, when we prioritize things, we put our own needs at the bottom of the list. So we go tick, 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 tick for all the housework, the children's work, and our own works comes last. So yes, it has happened, and it has truly happened that I went to work and I had forgotten my specs at home. And guess what happened? One of the other consultants whom I knew had a relatively similar number as mine, that is Dr. Nadia Al-Swahili. I borrowed her extra pair of specs. That's what I did. She saw me squinting and she said, I know what you need, Farida. She reached out in her drawer and brought out the extra pair of specs and gave them to me for the day. So that's what I did. I disinfected her specs and put them on and used them for the day. So yes, but my story is such that I want you, all of you, especially the ladies, not only the ladies, actually, even the gents, that I want all of you to take this takeaway lesson that when we go around doing our worldly things, we should prioritize ourselves as number one. We should look after our own needs before looking after our work commitments, our home commitments, our family commitments, our friend commitments. Thank you very much and a very good evening to all of you.
Wonderful message, Dr. Farida. Next one, I have Toastmaster Binal. Please, everyone use word of the day and give feedback to all the speakers. Toastmaster Binal.
Yes. Am I audible?
Audible, but keep your volume high.
Okay.
Yeah. The topic for you is, I tried a new dish for whole family, but I tried a new dish for whole family, but over to you, Toastmaster Binal.
First of all, very pleasant evening to Forte Toastmaster table topic for Toastmaster Miss Savita and to fellow Toastmaster. Yes, I love to prepare a new dish and a variety of food for myself, for my family. Try innovative ideas, innovative cuisines, so that it's like something quite exciting and quite uh, beautiful dish should come out. So once I made a one innovative dish was like Mexican dish. It was a Mexican fried rice, and it was like my like we it's going to be first time that my family was going to try it. And thing is that they loved it, and the taste was like really authentic, and it was wonderful. So I tried doing new other dishes and prepared a variety of food for next evening also. So over to you, Toastmaster Miss Savita. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Benel, for that lovely dish.
Thanks.
Next one is Toastmaster Yashpal.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're there, Toastmaster Yashpal. Topic for you is, Toastmaster Yashpal, I failed in my exam, and then. I failed in my exam, and then. Over to you, Toastmaster Yashpal.
When hopes are high, there are high chances that you will fail. Though scoring very high in the exam is not my forte, I have been an average student throughout my life. But sometimes I failed in the subject that I love the most, and that is mathematics. Since my schooling, I'm good at the mathematics, I'm good with the numbers. But in my first year of the college, I started paying more attention towards sports. And that was the time then I was a little bit overconfident that, okay, maths I can handle it anyway, just by reading for a week, or just by reading or preparing a night before the exam, I can score a good marks. But as I said, even though without practice, mathematics cannot be anyone's forte. Mathematics require determination and good amount of practice, like any subject in life. When the exam time comes up, at that time also I was confident that I'll do not great, but at least something that I can score the passing mark. Exam paper comes, and I think I have given all the answer best of my ability. But when result come, it was shocking for me, my friends, my family, that I failed in the maths paper. All other papers I score okay, but the failing in maths paper was really shocking to me. That has taught me a good lesson that you cannot be overconfident on any subject, even though you are master at it. You need to put your hard work, you need to practice it. Then and then you can be a champion into that. Don't take anything in life as well overconfident. Thank you, madam. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yashpal, and wonderful use of the word of the meeting. Next one I have is Toastmaster Ruth.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. I don't know about this internet connection, but we'll see.
Okay. Toastmaster Ruth, the topic for you is, I logged into my online bank account and found. I logged into my online bank account and found. Over to you, Toastmaster Ruth.
Thank you, Madam Topics Master and fellow Toastmasters. Wow, we are going to have a party. I logged into my online bank account, and I was supposed to get paid only $30 for teaching a class, but I got $300,000. They must have loved that online class. I am just so thrilled about this. It's really, mathematics is not everybody's forte, I know that, but typing is even worse. I have a sign in my office that says, I live like I type, fast and with a lot of mistakes. Well, how many of you think that this was a mistake or not? Did they just like my teaching and want to pay me extra? I'm not so sure, but think about what we could do with that $300,000. How many of us need a better computer system? Some of us need extra lights in our kitchen because we read scary books before bed. So I really think that I have to think about this a bit. Oh, wait a sec, I just got an email. Oh, sorry, it was a mistake. No big party for us. We just get to be together. So, yeah, it was a mistake. So, maybe next time. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ruth, for a wonderful take. Next one is Toastmaster Baby. Are you there? Baby. Toastmaster Baby. No, I think it's logged out. Toastmaster Ashar. Am I pronouncing correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
Toastmaster Ashar. Please speak louder.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, but can you make it a little more loud?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, I can't see the video, but
Excuse me for not turning on video. There is some network issue.
okay. Okay, Toastmaster Ashar, your topic is my experience of a roller coaster ride. My experience of a roller coaster ride. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashar.
Can I change the topic, please?
Okay. While climbing my building stairs, I found. While climbing my building stairs, I found. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashar.
Okay, thank you. It was 5 or 6 or between 5 and 6 evening time. I had just come out of gym, was going to my room, and I took the lift and I got on my floor. As I was uh, going up the stairs, I found that my spectacles was missing. Then, well, I was a bit taken aback for a minute. Where had I put my spectacles? Did I leave it in the gym room, or had I not taken it with me in the first place? What should I have I done? Whether should I go to my room and check it out, or should I go back to gym? Well, I went to my room first and I looked around. Then I saw my daughter. She came to me. Uh, father, look what I did. I made a beautiful, uh, you know, beautiful thing. Please take a look. I said, where is that? And then she asked me, follow me, Papa. And I followed her. And oh my God, to my surprise, when I looked at her creativity, she had actually broken that and put them and pieced them together to make an animal on the floor. And she had actually added color on it to make it more vivid. Well, I knew that I had actually forgotten my spectacles in my room itself that I could see, but the condition in which I found my spectacles uh, is something that I have already narrated. So this was something close to my experience that I had in 2018, I guess. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashar. Next one is Toastmaster Geraldine. Am I pronouncing correctly? Geraldine?
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Yeah. Topic for you is Toastmaster Geraldine. I picked up small puppy from the garden. I picked up small puppy from the garden. Over to you, Toastmaster Geraldine.
Good evening, good morning, Toastmasters and guests. I picked up puppy from the garden.
I got up this morning, thought, let me do some washing. Thought, let's go to the garden to hang my washing. And to my surprise, there was a little puppy. Oh, I'm saying to myself, where did this puppy come from? I looked all around to see if there was any gaps in the garden where it could have found its way through. Nothing. I even attempted to talk to the puppy. Where did you come from? He just looked at me as to say, what are you saying to me, lady? I don't understand. I said it again. Where did you come from? To my surprise, it must have understood what I'd said. And there he went, trotted along in the garden and showed me the little gap where it came through. So I said to the puppy, what am I to do with you now? I can't keep you. I work all day during the day, I do nights, etc. What am I going to do with you? I will have to find you a home, someone that I know that will be able to look after you. The puppy barked at me as to say, thank you. I smiled. Over to you, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Geraldine. DTM Amjad, 9 o'clock now. Should we go ahead or
How
what
many
is
do
your
we have,
suggestion?
Toastmaster? How many do we have left?
In my list, I have 4 more.
Including you, me, and our
No, including you and Toastmaster Jesse, 6 then.
Okay, we have. Can we take 10 more minutes if everyone permits, with everyone's permission, while by showing of thumbs up, everyone? I cannot see. I think many of you can see. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's take Toastmaster Vitaman. I will not take anybody.
Okay.
Now. I will not bring anybody in the room now.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Next one I have is Toastmaster Sindhu.
Yes, Savita ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Toastmaster Sindhu's topic for you is sometimes I miss my school days. Sometimes I miss my school days. Toastmaster Sindhu, over to you.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests over here. Not sometimes. I always miss my school days. When I was studying in school, I didn't feel much about the school and my friends. But once I left the school, I started being so attached and connected to school. Even if I see my friends, that is schoolmates or classmates, I used to express love. I don't know how to. I feel that I'm seeing someone who are very close to my heart. When I was studying in school, I had many opportunities to be on the stage, to sing, to dance, to play, and do a lot more things. My teachers always gave me the opportunity to be on the stage. But as I was an introvert, that is, speaking on the stage was not my forte. I was an introvert. So what I did was I always kept myself away from the crowd. I was never into any of the programs, any of the speeches, or any of the plays or dramas or stage programs. Now I feel that I lost everything. That was the charm of our life. Being a teacher, when I see the students doing it on the stage, I really feel that I missed my best part of my life. Why did I miss it? So I always curse, like, why did I do? I regret for not being on the stage. So now when I see my students keeping away from the stage or just moving out or shying out, I just give them all sorts of motivation. I used to make them understand this is the best time. You just come out. It's okay. Forget about the failures. It is the stepping stone to success. You may find many failures, and you have to remove all those. As Amjad Ali sir always says that you get your quota over. So you have to fail and fail and fail. Finally, you will get to that pinnacle of success. So this is my regular or consistent advice to my children. I hope that if I have done something more in my childhood, I would have been an orator or something like that. Over to you, Savita ma'am.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sindhu. Wonderful take. Next one, I have Toastmaster Jaya.
A very good evening.
Very good evening, Toastmaster Jaya. And topic for you is, I wore my favorite dress for the event. And I wore my favorite dress for the event. And over to you, Toastmaster Jaya.
A very good evening to Toastmaster and guests. Thanks for this lovely topic. I wore my favorite dress for the event, and well, I wore one favorite dress which had a long red and blue skirt. And I had dressed up like a princess for this event. And I didn't know this dress would turn out to be lucky for me. Lucky for me. When I entered to a hall, I felt lost. I was roaming, walking the entire room. I didn't know what to do. Then suddenly someone behind me stamped on my skirt, and I turned around. I saw a tall, handsome, a good-looking guy, and he turned out to be Prince. Prince Charming, and he was memorized by me, and he asked for a dance, and we danced. Everyone was looking and saying, "Who's this girl?" And we were so lost. And then the time struck 12 and had to leave. I ran immediately, and when my sandal fell off, and I had to reach before strike of 12. Otherwise, everything will vanish. So, yeah, over to you.
Beautiful Cinderella story, Toastmaster Jaya. Lovely. Next one I have is Toastmaster Tushita. Tushita, please unmute yourself.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, topic for you is, I reached back my house door but couldn't find the key. I reached back my house door but couldn't find the key. Over to you, Toastmaster Tushita.
Madam Topic Master, ladies and gentlemen, that day I was overloaded with work. Because of that, I forgot where I kept the key. I reached the door, thinking that I must get into house and get ready to go to the party. Oh, no way. I won't be able to open the door. How can I go inside? All my dreams shattered. I was thinking about attiring in my best dress And then, without the key, what can I do? Then there was no way of finding the key. I had to wait till my sister comes home, who was holding the duplicate key. Then, since that I have to attend that function, that is one of my staff members' wedding, since there was no other alternative, I went to my neighbor's place and borrowed a sari and some more other I made to go to the function. Ladies and gentlemen, at times we have to adjust ourselves because my forte is being flexible and adjusting into any situation. We have to learn from water. Water can adjust to any situation. You pour water to a bottle, it will take the shape of a bottle. You can put water into a basin, it will take the shape of a basin. Like that, if we all can adjust according to the situation, then we will not have any problem in life. Because at times we meet certain challenges. Life is not just a bed of roses. We have to face problems, challenges. What we have to do is adjust to the situation and be like water. Over to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tusita. And last one in my list is Toastmaster Astha. Astha, are you there?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Topic for you is, I decided to dance at the party. And then, I decided to dance at the party and then. Over to you, Toastmaster Astha.
Okay, thank you and good evening everyone present here. It was a cold winter week evening in January. Here in India, it is cold in January and it was my friend's birthday. So you see, when it is about parties and birthdays, you do not care about weather and you wear your favorite dress. So I wore my favorite dress and went to the party. Party was quite very, people were very shy, not dancing at all. There was some music, but people were sitting over there and having their drinks and having the snacks. So me and my friend, we are fond of Punjabi music. You see Punjabi music, the moment it is turned up, you cannot resist and you have to go on the floor and dance. So it was actually English music playing that time. So I asked the DJ to turn it into Punjabi music, and me and my friend, we went to the floor. We started dancing like anything. We danced like there's no one watching us here. The moment we started, and one by one, everybody started coming on the floor, and all night we danced like anything. And we all enjoyed a lot the party. After that, we had dinner, and the music and the dance party made the evening just a memorable party of my life. So I cannot forget that night. It was very wonderful. I enjoyed a lot, and I believe everyone there enjoyed a lot. Thank you so much. Over to you, table topic master.
Sweet memories, Astha. Now, DTM Amjad, should I give the topic? But my list is over.
You are the boss, ma'am. Whosoever you can call and trouble, it's up to you.
Topic to you, sir.
All right, ma'am.
Topic is, I couldn't stop laughing and laughing and laughing. I couldn't stop laughing and laughing and laughing. Over to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, Madam Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Savita. I couldn't stop laughing when I saw Toastmaster, a friend of mine, a dear Toastmaster. She just entered. Where is she? I can just call her name, Najla Hassan. Whatever she speaks, if it's a serious topic or something to laugh upon, I cannot stop laughing. Seriously. I don't know what she has on her face. Whenever she speaks, it's so beautiful, so amazing. It connects with me. It's like we are a family and we have a huge respect for each other. I thank to her. She just entered. I wish she's given a topic to speak upon so I can laugh. I can prove that yes, I laugh when she speaks. She's a so beautiful person. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I do. I don't need a reason to laugh because when I laugh, I stress my face muscles. And that actually helps me become even handsome. I don't know if I'm handsome or not, but I feel myself. It's okay. If I'm overestimating myself, who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I always tell. We're all unique. I don't underestimate myself. I don't overjudge myself. But I'm a unique person. I am allowed to laugh as long as I'm breathing. I feel as long as I am not hurting anybody, harming anybody, I'm allowed to do anything and everything on my own cost. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Keep laughing, keep smiling because you look even better when you laugh and smile. Back to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Amjad. Now the last one for DTM Jesse.
I thought taking the timer's role, I'll get to skip.
Let both of us skip that. Those were the DTM Jesse.
Never mind.
Topic for you is, I decided to have only water for next 24 hours. I decided to have only water for next 24 hours. Over to you, DTM Jesse.
Table topic master, fellow Toastmaster, good evening and good morning for these Western people. Water is the source of, is the main source of our living. Our body contains 70% of water. And we forget that our body contains 70 more water and we put more and more, keep eating. So I was feeling bad for my own body and my stomach, forgetting that it requires some sort of breakfast time, my mind reminds me, it's a breakfast time, I need something. I said, no, you take water. Lunch, again, there was growling in my stomach and again reminded me, and I was punishing. It looked like I'm punishing my body and my entire thing. I gave water again. And then tea time came, again water. And then it started throwing what I gave. And then I realized sometimes too much of torturing is also not good. So balance it with water and food. Over to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Jesse. Water, water, everywhere water.
Water, not a drop to drink.
Yeah, that. Thank you so much, everyone.
Toastmaster Savita, would you like to call Toastmaster Najla as last speaker, if you like to, before you?
Yeah, okay, if time permits, no problem. Toastmaster Najla, are you okay to go?
Yes, sure. I cannot say no.
Yeah.
As long as he will laugh.
And topic for you is, someone actually dropped this topic, so I'm giving it to you. My experience of a roller coaster ride. My experience of a roller coaster ride. Over to you, Toastmaster Najla.
Thank you so much, Savita ji, for the topic. Good evening, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from where you're logging in. Roller coaster. It reminds me of my inner child in my childhood. The first time I've been to the roller coaster, I was not very young, but still I'm not in this age. But until now, if somebody will tell me go to roller coaster, I say yes, I'll go there, because it's reminding me of my life and the thing that I'm doing in life. I have to pass the time faster and faster and faster and faster, roaming around myself. Even if I will go ride it once and twice, even 10 times, I don't mind. So it was that time when there was my first time, it was in Healy. It was my family. And come on, let's go and let's ride the roller coaster. I said, are you sure of this? They said, yeah, you will enjoy. Well, for me, initially, I did not like those kind of games. But after the first time, as I said, even if I will ride it 100 times, I don't mind. I will enjoy and I will laugh like a crazy. And from the time it starts until the time it stops. And again, I will pay another ticket and I'll go again and again. So my last roller coaster, it was the Bullet coaster in one of Dubai resorts. And it was really nice. So yeah, ride up the roller coaster and remind yourself of how life is enjoyable, though it is fast, and take each moment and enjoy and live the moment itself. Over to you, Table Topic.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Najla. Roller coaster ride, ups and downs of life, all are same.
All right, Toastmaster Savita, your topic is,
Yes.
when I see him, my face turns red. When I see him, my face turns red. Over to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Amjad Ali. When I see you, my face turns red. So red means I have to be angry at that person. And as far as I remember, I have not become so much angry on someone that my face has turned red. Generally, everyone says I'm little timid or of little soft type. So I don't get angry very soon or any topic. I take the things nicely. I understand other person's view and then respond. I don't react, but I respond. Taking a thing, understanding thing, and then responding doesn't make me angry, and I don't become red at all. I don't remember any time I become red by anger. So that is not my forte. Becoming angry and becoming red. I am take the things very softly, nicely, and I'm not on a roller coaster ride, ups and downs. Take the things very at my own pace and go ahead. And luckily or fortunately, I get also things around me like that only. So I don't have to struggle or get red, except Toastmaster Ajay will say something else, red and something else. Thank you so much, Nitya Ma'am Chetari. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Savita, for your beautiful speech as well as an amazing conduct. Can we all give her a big hand, please?
Thank you, thank
Each
you,
one of
thank
us,
you.
thank you so much. Huge respect for everyone. You were patient because you gave more than 1 hour. The purpose is all about giving opportunity to people who have already given their time. Thank you so much. A regard and salute to each one of you. Can we go to DTM Jesse D'Souza to educate us with the timing report, please?
You want me to give all the timings quickly? You want me to give? I will give. First speaker, Savita, 2 minutes, right? Second, Anushri, 2:25. Wafa, 2 minutes. Prakriti, 2.19 minutes. Sushant, 1.47. Michelle, 2.55. Jaldal, 1.55. Abhinav, 1.45. Hong Lee, 1.43. Abdul, 1.30. Toastmaster Rajesh, 2.10. Habi, 1.45 seconds. Toastmaster Ajay, 1.45. Monu, 2.25. Dr. Farida 2.9, Binal 1.24, Yashpal 1.58, Ruth 1.17, Ashahar 2.02, Geraldine 2.06, Sindhu 2.14, Jaya 2.40, Tushita 2.20, Asta 1.54, Amjad Ali 1.30, and Najla 1.56, and the last one is Savita 1.27, and Jesse, I don't know.
141. 1.41 DTM Jesse. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a big hand.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Let me tell you, it's not the criteria to qualify or disqualify people, but the person who is maintaining time deserves time on stage to speak. Thank you so much, DTM D'Souza. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Nice
That's the whole
meeting you
idea.
all. See
And
you on Sunday, Wednesday, right?
yeah. Fellow global impromptu family, thank you so much for your presence. It was 46 success. Thank you so much. We are heading towards our 50th meeting very soon after 3 of them. Ladies and gentlemen, with that power vested in me as a host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting now over to each one of you to have fun for some time.
Thank you, DTM Amjad.